With the machine on a flat level surface, engage the parking brake. Lift the footplate and rotate the footplate up to expose the deck pulleys. Remove the left and right covers on the cutting deck. Insert a 1/2 inch drive breaker bar or ratchet and extension into the square drive hole in the tensioner plate. While holding tension on the tensioner pulley, slide the PTO belt off the spindle pulley. Allow the tensioner pulley to return to the neutral position. Slide the PTO belt towards the rear of the machine and off the PTO pulley. Lift and block the rear of the machine following instructions in the operation and maintenance manual. Loosen and remove the center bolt from the pulley. Use a large wrench on the flat of the clutch to prevent it from turning. With the clutch dropped down, rotate the torque restraint off of the pin stop. Disconnect the wire connector on top of the clutch. Using two hands, grasp the clutch and pull down to disengage it from the engine shaft. Remove the clutch from the machine.
So now that the clutch is removed from the machine, we want to inspect the area here and the area here where it's welded to see if it's cracked, compromised in any way, and also to make sure that this nylon bushing is installed, hasn't fallen out, wasn't cracked. The main thing to remember when installing this stop back onto the new clutch is position. We see a lot of them that are installed not correctly. They will be put on the top of the clutch instead of in this area between the clutch plate and the clutch housing. The reason for that is the bottom part of this is flat. The top part of the housing is round, so if you move the clutch stop to the top, it'll rock, it'll compromise, might not fit the clutch pin when reinstalled.
When installing the clutch assembly onto the engine shaft, ensure that the key on the clutch engages with the keyway on the engine shaft. Apply anti-seize to the shaft to aid with the next removal. Then insert the shaft bolt and partially tighten, leaving enough space to reinsert the wire connector. If replacing with a new clutch, ensure the wire connector is secured to the clutch stop with a cable tie. Do not secure to the pin stop, as this will put stress on the connector, leading to premature failure. Also ensure the torque restraint plate engages with the pin on the mainframe. Connect the PTO clutch harness electrical connector to the main wiring harness. Slide the clutch all the way up and tighten the bolt to 50 foot-pounds torque, which is specified in the operation and maintenance manual. Please note this is a critical torque specification. You must obtain torque within plus or minus 10%. Do not use power tools, as this can lead to over-torquing, which can crush components within the clutch, leading to premature failure. Component failure due to incorrect torque will not be considered warranty. Remove blocks and lower the machine. Then, reinstall the PTO belt and replace all covers and guards.